When did Romans begin using glass for windows? Have you ever wondered how the Romans managed to let light into their buildings while keeping out the elements? The answer lies in their innovative use of glass for windows. To understand when this practice began, we need to look at the history of glassmaking in ancient Rome. Glassmaking itself was not a Roman invention. It originated in Mesopotamia around 2,500 years before Christ. Initially, glass was used for decorative items, jewelry, and containers. The Romans, however, took glass production to new heights. By the 1st century before Christ, they had developed various techniques, including core forming, casting, and slumping. One of the most important advancements was the invention of glassblowing. This technique allowed artisans to create glass objects more efficiently and affordably. As a result, glass became more accessible to the general public. The first clear evidence of glass used specifically for windows dates back to the 1st century after Christ. During this time, Romans began incorporating glass panes into their architecture. These panes were made by pouring molten glass onto a flat surface and rolling it out to create a sheet. While the glass was often thick and not perfectly clear, it served a practical purpose by keeping out wind and rain while allowing some light to filter through. However, glass windows were not common in most Roman homes. They were primarily found in public buildings, bathhouses, and the residences of wealthy citizens. For the average Roman, windows were typically covered with shutters, cloth, or animal hide. The main goal of using glass was functionality rather than aesthetics. The production of window glass was part of a larger glass industry in Rome. This industry also included the making of vessels, lamps, beads, and mirrors. Glass workshops were strategically located near sources of raw materials like sand and soda. The extensive trade networks of the Roman Empire facilitated the distribution of both raw materials and finished glass products. In summary, Romans began using glass for windows in the 1st century after Christ, mainly in public and elite settings. The technology relied on casting techniques, and its use reflected the practical needs of Roman society. The gradual spread of window glass was closely linked to the growth of manufacturing and trade in the empire, making it more available to those who could afford it.